wondering if you could tell me a little bit about like typical Boone weather is. What would you say?
Typical Boone weather is just unreliable, I would say. You never know. It could start off being really cold in the morning with 40-mile-per-hour winds and then 65 degrees later that day.
I feel like typical Boone weather is like really, really nice for a few days, and then it'll just rain for maybe like a week straight every single day.
I don't think there is typical weather. Like there are moments that you recognize and you say, oh, I've had this before. You know, if you've lived in this area for a long time, it's like coming back to an old friend when, you know, the sun comes out after it's been cold and rainy in the spring, and suddenly it's like that first April just blossoming day. But it's never one thing, because then, you know, the next day that front's gonna come through and, you know, you're gonna get thunderstorms in the afternoon, it's gonna be a little chilly, and then suddenly, boom, it's clear and cool. So every day is a little bit different, and each of the patterns is familiar over time.
Well, I think Boone, when it's nice out, is really, really special. It's just like perfect. Like, it's not humid, it's not like sticky hot usually. It's just like, when it's nice out, it is really, really nice out.
I think one of the things about a beautiful day is that you say, whoa, this is a beautiful day, and it makes you notice. That's one of the things about changes in weather too. Changes in weather make you stop and notice. It's suddenly a very cold day or a very warm day or a beautiful first spring, beautiful day, and you go out and say, oh, I'm alive, because you've noticed the change. And that's why I think being attentive to micro changes, even if one day is the same as the next, the slight differences, is a good way to teach yourself to be appreciative.
When I wake up in the morning and if I look out the window and see that it's just beautiful, I automatically just feel great, and I'm just excited about the day.
Any beautiful day, like ideally I'd spend the whole day outside with friends. I feel a lot lighter, I think, when it's a beautiful day. Like just stepping outside, I feel like fresh and new and like ready to take on life. Something that has to do with that is just like being out in nature more, because I think being out in nature like makes you a happier person. So when it's nice out and you have the opportunity to do that, you're definitely gonna feel a lot better.
I have this weird thing. I don't really think that I'm separate from, or you're separate from, the environment. You're breathing out, you're taking in air, and you're breathing out, and you are constantly having nature coming in and out of your body. That is, there is no edge to you and beginning to nature, no edge to you and beginning of weather. You are the weather, and the weather is you. And this illusion that you have an edge is just an illusion. It's the thing that I think makes us kind of sad and separate. Separate from the world around us, and maybe even separate from one another. We forget that we're just constantly boiling out into each other and into the world. Weather is just another way of talking about how we are connected.
Something that's out of all of our control, but you know, we're all dealing with it or enjoying it every single day. So it's like something we all have in common.
It's something that we all share. It doesn't matter what your political stripes are. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, a vegetarian or a meat eater. It doesn't matter. It's something that we all share, and we need things that we can share, because in a humane society, we have to remember that we are more alike than we are different. We are just bodies in an atmosphere trying to figure out how to eat and love and breathe and honor what's such a beautiful, beautiful world.